But hell, I like the little angle right here, but they don't want to do it. What about that angle? Just sitting back chilling. Well, this would be dope. I ain't never checked the reception on this side of the house, so we'll see how this shit go. What's going on? Pop the top on the cherry. Erica, what's going on, Erica? Happy University Yoga. What does that mean? What's the yoga mean? Mactown in the building. Perfect timing on lunch break. Cohiba Black today. What up, Mr. Oates? Augustus, greetings from the planet Detroit always. Erica, you good today? I'm good. I've been working hard. Mm. I'm sorry. This is my favorite cigar ever. Has been for like the past, I don't know, 15 years. Cohiba Black. So when I have my Cohiba Black, I'm happy because I know it's a perfect smoke. Uh-oh. Someone said, "What's up, John? Chilling, taking my break from working as always. Before I go right back through this door right here to my office and go back to work. So just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Talked to my mom earlier. Actually worked out earlier. I hit the weights today, so my arms are a little bit sore today from hitting the weights. Who will be eating for lunch on today? Um, I had nobody in particular. I would have to respond to some of the comments made about Bill Cosby and stuff on there, but let me tell y'all some crazy stuff, man. I don't do clickbait titles. If you see my title, that's what it's gonna be about. So you can always count on that. So this is titled "Do I?" Because I was gonna ask my audience, like, "Do I?" I do got a pretty ass Australian Shepherd right there, and the dog y'all just heard is this big, beautiful German Shepherd across the street. What's up, Daniel Murphy? With all the sitting from work, what do you help with the hip and back pain? You got to get up, man. You got to get up. Who do you have between Hitman and Cal? I can't believe I'm gonna be there. I'll be on stage. I hit up ARP. He said, "You know, you can come to the event, my boy." So I will be at the Face Off the night before Friday, July 9th. I'll be filming, so I will put footage on this channel. And then July 10th, I'll be at the Battle Rap event. There you go. So anybody looking for me in Atlanta, you now know where I'll be on July 10th. Salute from ATL, Timberland TV. That's what's up. Calico from my hood up in Detroit. He in the ATL now though. But now I wanted to ask y'all, man. I straight up wanted to ask y'all, do I give off a vibe that reads, come challenge me. Come challenge me now. 'Cause I try to keep my mind focused on the goal that I want to achieve, which I try to show that we open for a discussion. But you get these little dudes that come so strong, they don't realize that they coming across as being very emotional with feminine qualities. That is sad. I'm in my garage this morning and I'm reading the comments on my Bill Cosby video, and a dude comment, he leave this really long ass comment. It's a long comment. He telling me how wrong I am and all this stuff. When he leave me this comment, to me, it's a great way to go live and let's just break down the comment. Let's have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? He didn't like that. He like, you afraid to challenge me. You afraid to talk. Now that's why you run now. That's why you run everywhere. He just started going into personal attacks on me. And I'm sitting here like, my dude, I'm inside my garage working out, bruh. I'm in my What else can I give you? Instead of me making a comment back, I'm telling you I'm gonna go live and then we can go and discuss everything. We can discuss, but that wasn't good enough. You need me to stop whatever I'm doing in life and hold my phone and have some back and forth conversation with you like a chest bumping match. Then the brother said, my points are irrefutable. There's no way you can respond back. I'm like, my nigga, are you a human being or are you a villain in an anime? You know what I did? Yeah. I just deleted all of his shit and just blocked him because I gave you the respect. And we gonna talk about it. We can have a conversation, but like every single second you coming back with personal attacks and trying to put down my character. And I'm like, I'm gonna let y'all know how I look at YouTube. Y'all, I look at YouTube different than people. What's up, Long Island girl? I see you up there, Long Island girl. I look at YouTube like it's real life, bruh. So just imagine we in real life and everybody chilling at my crib. You know what I'm saying? I'm serving hors d'oeuvres. That's the equivalent of going live. You know, we having great discussions and somebody come on my property and they like, I want to have a discussion with you about the viewpoints I disagree with you on. I'm like, hey, come on over. Come over. Let's talk. Let's talk. Sit down, man. Have a cigar. Let's discuss what you don't like. And then a guest or some come and I get busy. I'm like, I'll be right back, my brother. Yeah, on my house, on my property. I walk away and Buddy follow me in my house. Nah, you scared, you little punk bitch. You scared, you little bitch ass mother. They just follow me around my property, running, talking shit to me everywhere I go. As a grown man, I'm kicking you the fuck out. I'm not debating you. We not finna have a logical discussion. You finna get jazzy Jeff. Get the fuck on. How about that? How about somebody else come on and say some shit? I don't be understanding people. So I ask if my goal here is to try to open dialogue and try to open discussion, am I giving off a vibe? Y'all tell me, do I give off a vibe that's wrong, that's coming off that I'm like, I'm superior and you guys cannot handle my intellect? Because if that's the vibe that I give off, I want to change that vibe because that ain't what I want. You know what I'm saying? That's not why I want. Okay. I figured out how to make the phone go back to normal really fast when I get a phone call. Yes. I figured it out. Kindness is weakness, right? I'm reading y'all comments. That's usually the way people perceive people who are truly intelligent. They take your calmness and level-headed nature as weak or inferior. These YouTube streets. Salute, John. What's up, ATL since '82? Uh, hey, what's up, Overthoughts? For the unlearned, you do give off that vibe. Yet to mentally balanced folk, no, you do not. It's just the internet. Everyone wants their shine. They challenge you because you don't give off that vibe. I'm just reading y'all comments. I wanted to make sure it wasn't nothing that I was doing. Do you have a pick between? Oh yeah, okay. So I caught up on all your comments. I think you are overthinking the trolls. I can tell the difference between a troll. This dude wrote. They wrote really long comments about every little piece, which would have been great because I like pausing videos and decipher every line. I like when I read the comment live and I'll be like, okay, this your first sentence. Let me respond to that. This your second sentence. So the fact that it was a really long comment, I thought that was great to talk about in the live. And I didn't really pay attention to what he said because I was working out. These people act like you ain't got no real life. They're like, because they buy their phone, you buy your phone. Like, nigga, there's a lot of real life going on around here. People aren't glued to the goddamn YouTube 24 hours a day. Nah, you good at what you do, bro. Plus, you blowing up. So, envy is a big part of it. They don't want to admit it. He wrote a diatribe. Yeah, the long comment he made was cool. It was the responses after that. Because the only thing I said was, um, some of the stuff you saying are assertions. He was asserting that I felt a certain way about stuff I didn't feel. Like when people try to say, I'm only saying this about Bill Cosby because I'm taking up because of what the women said. And I'm like, I ain't said nothing about the women. I don't even know what the women said. I had a good conversation this earlier today too. One conversation I had with Long Island, she in the chat right here, when we talked about Bill Cosby and does he deserve to be in jail and all of that stuff. Uh, she's one of the longest died. What you said was the truth. Thank you, Miss Furlow Speaks. I always go back and rethink how I feel, right? And I try to, like a lot of people probably don't do this. I go back and listen to my lives and I listen to what I say. And as I'm listening, I listen to the comments to see if there's any comments I didn't leave. And I think the biggest misconception that people get and that they don't understand, if you go back and watch any of my lives, I never say accuse anybody of anything. Never once. I got a ton of videos on Charlemagne the God. You can't find me one time on 1 second where I said Charlemagne the God sexually assaulted somebody or Jessica Reed. Never come out my mouth, mostly for legal reasons. When I say Bill Cosby the same as Charlemagne the God, if people have the assumption that I never said, even though I never said it, that I think that Charlemagne guilty, and if they the same, I think Bill Cosby guilty. But they're not listening to my exact words. My exact words are both of these motherfuckers said really creepy shit when it comes to give whether it's giving somebody something on the false possible false pretenses or sleeping with them when they may not be coherent. Both gave fucked up statements to me that makes me standoffish and creepy. When it comes to Charlemagne the God, when I think of my two daughters at a younger age, no, I don't feel comfortable with them around them. When it comes to my daughters, if they're grown women, I don't. I definitely would not want my daughter to hang around Bill Cosby and go out on the night on the town. I definitely, you know what I'm saying. And when it comes to the message that from their own statements out of their mouth that could come to the black youth, that's definitely I think a bad thing and dangerous on both parts. But I realize when I go back and watch my live, people will get this presumption and then they'll attack you from that. Who are you to say Bill Cosby is guilty? You wasn't in the room. I ain't never say Bill Cosby was guilty or nothing because I would never say that on the internet. You're not finna come fucking sue me. I am very strategic and very careful with the words that I say. Now, do I think Bill Cosby is guilty? Meet me at a meetup in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'll let you know do I think he's guilty. But I would never say if I think he's guilty or innocent on the internet, just like I've never said what I think Charlamagne the God is guilty of it. Because he ain't gonna never catch me on a motherfucker that love to send out cease and desist. I'm very careful with the words I say. So I think a lot of people put assumption on stuff. Like one of the things I remember from the long comment that that dude left before I blocked his ass, he said that these are not the same. They're different because Charlemagne dealt with younger girls and Bill Cosby dealt with women. Well, that would make sense if I made the assertion that they're the same because they dealt with the same age girls. But since I never made that assumption, that don't have anything to do with what I said, with the words that came out of my mouth. See, it would have been easy to break down his whole thing he said, but I'm not gonna respect you. To me, I'm showing you respect if I sit down this calm and try to. Re- I don't even want to say rebuttal. If I sit down this calm and I just want to give you the respect to respond to what you said, I'm not gonna respect the man that's running to me and talking mad bullshit, just talking greasy shit. Oh, I see why you did this. You a little bitch. You scared of men. All right, get the fuck on then. There's nothing for us to talk about. Root source, what's going on? Nobody care what Bill's saying. It's just edgy to like him. I haven't been following you that long and love your content. You let folks' own words speak for themselves. Thank you, Kim Porter Goddess. I wish I could give you a big hug. That's what I try to do because Kim, no, that's Ken Porter Goddess. Even in real life, if you do to use their own words, that's the biggest shit. It's not like I don't believe Jessica Reed. I believe Jessica Reed. That's my subjective opinion. But if I say what Jessica Reed said, you can say we ain't got no proof. All right. So I'm gonna use Jessica Reed is just the icing on the cake. We're gonna put the icing on the cake over here. Let's just use Charlemagne the God's own words. How about that? We're gonna deal with the words that came out of his mouth. We're gonna go slow. We're gonna go some shit you cannot get around. This man had multiple chances to say that this girl was coherent. He had multiple chances to say he was joking and playing. No matter how many times this co-host tried to save him, he said, "Nah, she was blacked out." You say she was blacked out. I don't even need Jessica Reed. I'm a roll up. I roll up right now. I just want to get that out, man. That usually what upsets their apple cart anyway when you use their own words. Yeah, I'm talking about what these men said. I said what Bill Cosby said. I ain't saying nothing about no women because I don't even know what the women said about him. I didn't even watch the trial. I don't know. So I'm talking about what Bill Cosby did to creep me out. Charlotte should have just kept his Howard Stern like crowd, but he went court. Now it's up. Yeah, it's because of you, my bro, that I can understand what's going on. The net has produced a lot of digital cowards that would never say stuff to your face. I'm an old school grandma. What's up, G Flow? Yeah, they do say a lot of stuff because what I learned from battle rap events, because the battle rap community can be a little hostile too, and they come cuss and try to say shit to you. But when you go to these events, these pay-per-view events, you on site, everybody nice to you. No, nobody say shit to your face like that. They're all nice, and it's like that pretty much everywhere. Any community, you see people they don't act like they do online. Um, I'm trying to find. George Lucas said, "I think we need to look at these parents as well, hold them just as accountable." You are right, George Lucas. How are you allowing your children around these people giving off weird vibes? Yeah, Augustus, I'm scrolling up for your opinion. Uh, I'm relatively new to your channel so far. I like what I see. I see you as an analytical, critical thinker. You cause me to think deeper. Appreciate that, Miss Stone. Appreciate that. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find Augustus. Okay. Augustus said to me, you come off uh, as a guy that if someone's selling wolf tickets, you willing to buy the front row. I'm willing to buy the front row to the wolf ticket. You got to see how the world work. A meme page went for 85 million. Damn. Peace. What's up, Hassan Muhammad, man? Peace to you too. The art of the conversation is distinct on many levels. Yeah. Sometimes you need to see what people say and just you need to check the climate and see what people talking about out here. Or are you gonna be lost in the sauce not knowing how to respond to certain situations? Like when I made my video about Bill Cosby, I didn't even know how the black community felt. I didn't go read and watch everybody's shit. I just hit record, cut on the camera and said my opinion. I didn't check the temperature of how everybody felt. I just was putting out how I felt. No immediate consequences sets off the dopamines when speaking freely. Yep. What got my goat was the chatter who stated CTG and Cosby were not alike because CTG didn't have women throwing themselves at CTG and Bill Cosby had women throwing themselves at him. Chris Unbiased is in here, man. Chris, I'm in Atlanta Tuesday. I already talked to ARP on the phone. So holla at your boy, man. I'm gonna go to the event with 40 bars. I do believe, good brother, that you did say on the internet that you thought Bill Cosby was guilty. I believe, good brother, I did not say that. I do have an opinion of what I think, but I never said that he was guilty. I don't. This is what I love about my phone conversation I had this morning. We don't be knowing for a fact. You know, we don't know for a fact if somebody guilty or not. Um, I think the nigga a creep. I think he into some foul shit. That's what I feel. That's what I think. And this is what we said on the phone when I was talking to my friend on the phone this morning. There's a difference between me laid back and how I feel than me being a juror. Um, and we talked about, so let's say Charlemagne versus Jessica Reed. It's one way. It's one thing to have Jessica Reed's story and then have Charlemagne's story, right? If I'm a juror, I possibly would need more information. But when you got Jessica Reed's story and you got Charlemagne's story and you got him putting out little different versions to his story on the internet, and you got the character of himself, what he's willing to do, and the different statements he's freely made on the internet, whether it's telling little 14-year-old boys they should go into a 15-year-old little preteen girl room without her knowledge and, you know what I'm saying, look at her and do creepy shit, or what he talking about two other situations he been in. Now I got more information of how I would act as a juror, um, than giving my opinion. It's two different things you're talking about here. Space Hopper, I don't know if they be sending y'all over here to try to deter the conversation about him because nobody talk about him. But don't nobody give a fuck about that man channel. We don't look at that shit. We don't talk about him. He don't raise your views. Like nobody knows. No one give a fuck if his channel is up or not. We just, you know what I'm saying? We talk about more important stuff over here. Um, why do we have to keep connecting the dots between the parallel on CTG and Cosby? Some folks just love to stir. Yeah, that's a big difference he tells on himself. Yeah, there's a difference on how I feel sitting back at my crib than if I were on a jury. If I'm on a jury, I need more to change a man's entire life for good. Me sitting here, I can be like that. This motherfucker doing up some creepy ass shit, bro. That's some weird ass shit. I'm not into that. I'm not into that. Whoa, I can say this shit all day. Nice movie clip at the beginning of last night's show. Thank you, AJ. Is that Gravez? Appreciate that, man. CTG and Cosby both use intoxicating substances in order to take advantage of women. Is really simple, says Damien Reacts. And even with, let me show you the difference between an opinion and then if I were on a jury. My opinion, I believe what Damien said, right? I believe what he said is my opinion. If I'm on a jury, I would never say that CTG did it with the purpose to take advantage. Wait, hold on. He may got some statements where I can't say that. Uh, I would never say that Bill Cosby did it with the purpose to take advantage because I don't really have nothing to go on because he never answered that question. I may feel he did it. That's me being a regular citizen. But me on a jury, I would never come out here and say that he did it with that intent because you have to have evidence and shit before you can do stuff like that. You like someone who can't fight but will break both kneecaps and split your spleen. What? I like someone who can't fight but will break both kneecaps and split your spleen. I don't get that. Layla Jordan says, I agree. As a person in tune with how the law works, do you think Cosby conviction being overturned was correct? Yes, I think Cosby conviction should have been overturned. And I'll go a step further. It honestly scares me that they were able to put him behind bars. I think Cosby is a piece of shit, just so we're clear. I would never morally take up for Bill Cosby. I think he's a piece of shit. With that being said, how the hell do you cut somebody a deal and then throw them in prison? Like if they did that shit to him, they can do it to anybody. That's the thing that scares me. So I think that Bill Cosby about to go on the goddamn Mortal Kombat finishing moves, um, suing spree. He about to sue everybody. You get a sue and you get a sue. Uh, Karma is a mother. Bill was a married man with several children. Instead of using precious time with his family, he chose to squander the precious, non-renewable resource of the time with Becky's and Karen's. Ramona, according to the young men that like to come to my channel, it was okay for him to do it because it was the 60s and 70s. Fuck up out here with that bullshit, man. Not to you, Ramona, but just to the bland excuse it was the 60s and 70s. I'm so tired of hearing that shit. I think Bill creep because of that deposition, but I don't think the trial was fair. I'm with you, PG got smoke. I'm right there with you, bruh. And I'll throw on the Larry King, who they now saying he was acting. Have Jessica ever tried to sue CTG in a civil case to seek compensation? I don't remember her exact words on that, so I don't want to speak to her. I did ask her that, but I'm getting old. I forget what she said when I asked her. The burden of proof doesn't rise to the same level as a criminal case. Just wondering. I think the I think it's backwards, Ken Portal in the civil case. If I'm not wrong, like no, it's not backwards. I was trying to think about OJ. It's some wording that makes civil backwards, But when I think about it, it's the same. Like they have to prove that OJ had something to do with it in the civil case to for OJ to be found like he owed them money. I never believed they would convict Bill Cosby, but the overturn seems very predictable. Hello, John Smoke Break and Shooting the Breeze. How lovely on this fine day. Fun fact: it's Canada Dry. What's Canada Dry? I don't know what does that mean. You got a drink or something? Oh, Ray Meister said you look like someone who can't fight but will break someone's both kneecaps and spleen. I don't know, man. I don't think people should go by looks. Uh, your boy been trained. Well, I was a fighter anyway before I was training in anything. But what it ultimately came to make me want to do Brazilian Jiu Jitsu and mixed martial arts was like, y'all remember back in the year 2000, 2001, 1999, that area? Shout out to Finichi. Finichi always supporting the chat, man. Always appreciate that, man. Around 2000, 1999, 2001, I would get these DVDs on some flossing shit because I was an ignorant guy from the South. I had a car with the little rims on it back in the day. I had my PlayStation 2 inside the damn car. So maybe it was like 2003 or whatever. I was like 22, 23 years old. So in Atlanta and Macon, like you was the cool dude if you got all the TVs in your car back then and you can show crazy shit on your TV. So what I used to show on my TV screens, I had one like coming from the ceiling, one on the dashboard, fucking two on the sides. It was ridiculous dumb shit, man. But when I I would show the DVDs called Ghetto Fights. So I would go and buy all these DVDs called Ghetto Fights, and then I buy the white version. They call it Street Fights, and I'm just watching every fight. And then I start saying to myself, "Yo, these niggas who run up in your face, they can't fight. They look scary, and they throw crazy predictable haymakers. They come back, they pull up their pants, and they always got some crazy kind. I'm like, yo, I'm seeing the same thing over and over again. Like these niggas can't fight. So if somebody try to fight me, if I know what I'm doing, I'm gonna take them out easy because they rely on two different things. The first thing is they rely on intimidation, but they can't fight. The second thing is when I see somebody who is trained, they rely on jokes. Oh nigga, you know that karate shit ain't gonna work with me, and then the karate guy fucking choke him to sleep. So that got me into. I had always been into mixed martial arts anyway, but into actually physically doing it. That's what made me physically want to do it and start going and training myself on that. So it has worked tremendously to my favor. As soon as I see somebody acting crazy, all I'm looking at, I'm gonna get quiet because I'm thinking of what I'm about to do to the dude out of the all options I got, and there's no way he can stop me from doing it. Cosby was Mark. Him being an asshole just made that easier for them. Oh, Canada Dry today. I feel you. Canada Dry is a Kevin Samuels reference. Criminal is beyond a shadow of a doubt, and civil is more likely than not. Gotcha, Felix Donnell. I'm late, my king. I know I missed a lot. Nah, we just didn't start. I ain't even lit the cigar yet. Due to nonsensical reasons for the overturning, it's reasonable to think not about Cosby, but an excuse to free Harvey Weinstein and CTG off the hook. Plausible, you know. I don't, Harvey Weinstein in a bunch of trouble though, man. It's a lot of women that came out, and a lot of women that came out on Bill Cosby was over the statute of limitations. Not with Harvey Weinstein. Do you know if Jessica is any closer to identifying the other two violators? I don't know if she is. I mean, but from Charlemagne on words, around the 11-minute, 40-minute mark, he starts his story on the No Jumper podcast. If you guys want to go watch it, yeah, according to Charlemagne, he know who one of them are. He know who both of them are. According to him, he did on his apology video on the Breakfast Club. Um, he stated that he feels sorry for the victim, which he meant was Jessica Reed. Type of one if you can see me because someone said it's buffering. So if he says he'll do anything to help Jessica Reed, and then we got a video of him knowing who the people are, then shouldn't Charlemagne be reaching out to Jessica Reed? I'm just going by his words. That ain't how I feel. I'm going by his words. I'm going by Char. That's what he said. So can't nobody so love Charlemagne get mad at me. I'm going by what he said. He said that shit. Charlemagne out of his cousin name, Kenta Palmer. Yep, this is a Kahita. As a skater seeing that car would have got me amped for a trick. What you think is dumb could be what you think is dumb could be gold, my dude. That car got me in trouble though, and I was being fake. I didn't have the personality of someone who's gonna have a Caprice, a Chevy Caprice with spinning rims on it and TVs inside with a PlayStation 2 inside of it, flossing. I was doing that not being myself because that's what other young black men was doing in the South in my area when you go out to the club when the car the system knocked. I didn't even know what I was buying. I was in the military. I had a big bonus check for joining the military, and I spent my money on the bonus check on dumb shit trying to be somebody who I'm not. And the key to the story about the kind of car I had is eventually I got robbed for it. You know what I'm saying? I got robbed trying to be somebody that I'm not, and took all my shit. I had so much. I was crazy back then, bro. I had the Timberland boots with the Gucci print on them and all that. I didn't give a fuck about no Timbs, man. I don't even care about cars. I'm the one person I don't give a fuck about cars. You know what kind of car I want? Like I would really to have an old truck that's nice and clean up on the inside. The bed is, but it's an old style truck. That's just me. So I can use it at any time. That's what I like. I don't like the flaw. So, and I done had a bunch of nice cars trying to be somebody who I'm not. Until I just said, ask myself, like, nigga, you don't even like cars. What the fuck you buying this for? You don't even like cars, bro. Then I started buying cars based upon the mileage. That's it. I didn't, spend the money on what you like. I like a really nice, fast computer I can do shit with when I'm editing. I buy that. I like camera equipment. Go buy camera equipment. Go be John. Don't be nobody else. Be your motherfucking self. That's probably why I look weird when I tell y'all I had a fucking Chevy Caprice with spinning rims and shit on it. Y'all probably looking like I would never think you was a guy like that because I wasn't a guy like that, but I was a follower though. I was trying to be like everybody else. Ken Porter Gardner's your realness wins for me. Appreciate it. Always. You became an independent thinker. Yeah. And I'm going to get me a nice old truck. I'm going to get one. I'm going to drive that bitch with pride. Cosby was arrogant. It took a corrupt prosecutor and judge did him in. Yeah. What's your cash app, John? My cash app is John Crimes. Jon, but crime spelled different. Chrymes. I mixed the spelling of crimes with my last name rhymes. When did the police question who about what, Warren? Yeah, he did throw him under the bus. They all need to get exposed. Who we talking about here? They resort to shooting now. Who y'all talking about? The difference is when we are young, we make those mistakes and poor choices to follow the crowd and then evolve and grow. It's another thing when grown, dusty, old, dusty adults do it. Yeah. Yeah, man. I was young, man. I was in the military. I was so fucking fake, though, bro. I was so fucking fake, bro. Like I would buy shit based on the price. Like way back in 2001, I guess the cell phone I had, I bought the Razor because it was the most popular phone then, and but it cost the most. I bought that shit full price. When I went to choose the stereo system to go in my car, remember I'm not a car person, so I'm being fake. So I just went in Ken's and I just looked at all the stereos around. I looked for the most flashiest one that just looked like it got a lot of bells and whistles that cost the most money. I looked at the price. I said, "Give me that one. That one cost the most money. It looked good," and put it in my car. Left my car there. They gave me a whole system and shit. But I was also nice too. I was a very nice dude. I had a homie who was my friend. And you gotta think I was a firefighter. So as a firefighter in the Air Force, you work 24 hours. So I'm like, since I'm working 24 hours, I'm gonna let my homeboy floss. Drop me off at work in the morning. You take my car for the whole day, and you just go floss. He getting chicks. He lying. He telling people his car. I didn't care. I wanted him to be happy. I was that kind of dude. I buy MPC beat machine for $3,000. I remember I bought the MV 8800. I never even used it. I never used it once. I think that shit was like $3,000, $4,000. I bought it for my homies to use, and somebody broke into my crib and stole that shit. Letting guys in your house, you trying to be nice. Yeah, you was bugging. Yeah, I was bugging hard. I was bugging very hard. The Motorola Razr was a great phone. Yeah, the people don't know. The young people don't know. If you had a Motorola Razr back in like 2000, 2002, that's just like you having the new iPhone 12 Pro Max right now. Oh, you were flexing, and you from the A, so you know how it is. If you added a Caprice in your rim, bro, yeah, I was flexing hard, bro. And then I used to go into these battle tournaments and get into these battle raps. Shout out to EPM. Really appreciate that, EPM. I love old school trucks. They drive them here in the South. Can't wait to get mine and rebuild it, refurbish it. Kina H, that's what I want to do. It's all in the pride that you built it and you built it up yourself. I want to buy an old truck and I want to slowly go through the process and build my old truck up. Not flashy, but that's gonna work hard, that's gonna pull a lot and look clean on the inside. You know how people like to fix up a 1957 Chevy on the inside, look clean. I want to do that. I had to raise an '07 the sidekick though. Yeah, the sidekick was the shit, bro. Yeah, you flip the sidekick out. Yeah, sidekick was the shit. I was bumping Tum Tum. Nah, bruh. I was playing my own music in my car. We used to we used to go and make songs and go to the strip club and the strippers would dance off of 'em. We thought we was famous. Boy, you couldn't tell us nothing back then, boy. We got the strippers dancing up all shit. Stupid young guy stuff, man. I drive a '98 Jeep Sport Cherokee, no automatic windows or remote start, and I love it. Yep, it worked, and you ain't got no big ass monthly bill coming to you too, and it get you from point A to point B. I'm not knocking people. I'm saying be yourself. There's some people who fucking love cars. There's some people who love Mercedes Benzes. There's some people who love Rolls Royces. If you truly genuinely love shit like that, go do it. Go buy it because that's you. You being yourself. Like me, I don't knock nobody on tennis shoes. I don't love tennis shoes, but there's guys who into it like art. I love watching them. I don't love tennis shoes, but I love watching you because you love tennis shoes. So I watch YouTube channels. I watch sneaker addicts. I be like, this shit is scientific. How they got their calendar set to get it on this day and this time, and they look at the shoe and break down the leather and show you how this shoe ain't the real deal because it got a little mark right there on the side. I be like, damn, I would have never knew, my bro. I like seeing people do what they like. I enjoy the shit, you know. So I had to look at myself and see what I like. I love not having debt besides mortgage. Yeah, I'm a new sub, and all I want to say is salute, CJ, Mister Don't Play, preach real. Yeah, I love watching sneakerheads, bro. I be feeling proud of sneakerheads, bro. They get that damn shoe and they feel like it's Christmas. Cause I would feel the same way if someone came and gave me a Sony um, A7S III. Somebody came and gave me that camera. Y'all gonna goddamn see me breakdance out here. I will moonwalk all the way to that tree and climb up that motherfucker. Somebody gave me that camera. It's all about what you like. Montel's versus Michaels, fake Jordan versus real Jordan. Yeah. And people here who know me from the battle rap community, man, I used to show up at battle rap events in the Yeezys. And we ain't talking about the Adidas Yeezy. We talking about the Yeezy twos, solar reds, which were the black ones, glow in the dark green at the bottom. The October reds, which is the all over red ones. Talking about when he was at Nike with the gold, solid gold tips on the shoestring. And shoe about $5,000 a piece. Why did I get them? Did I like Yeezy? Nope. Why did you have them then? Because I knew everybody liked them. I knew I was gonna be flossing. Dumb shit. I used to have that dumb shit, man. I think the pictures of those still on my Instagram. Silverado game, but I still want the '64 Chevy Impala. That's what's up, man. I love seeing car heads when they get a nice car, when they into. I love seeing the happy look on their face. Whatever you into, do your damn thing, bro. I miss the '90s conceptual ideas. They were innovative. Yeah, I do that with women's underwear. It's not shoes. Oh man, that's what we need to preach. We need to preach. Be proud of being yourself, whoever you are. People can. It's almost like people can smell when you authentic, bro. They ain't got to be into what you into. They just want to see a real human being. They just want to see somebody really authentic, man. That's why I named this live. Do I? Because if I'm doing something on camera to come across like I'm the superior guy, no one can debate my intellect, then that makes me feel sad because I don't want to put that out there to the world, man. I don't want to put that out to the world. It's a nice place you can come, and we all be open minded with different ideas. That's all. I like seeing old El Caminos. I want the kind of truck. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what kind of truck I want. I want the truck you. I want the truck you see in the movie when the movie starts off with this loner detective. When the detective, you know them goddamn movies, the detective open his fridge and ain't in it but a cold box of pizza and a 6 pack of cheap ass beer. He put on the same typical leather jacket and he go outside and get into the old truck. I want that truck, man. The non-assuming truck. Just non-assuming, but you know what I'm saying? Another thing about trucks too, people don't care what year it was in. You get a Benz and people be like, oh, that nigga got a Benz, but that nigga got a 2007 Benz. You get a truck. You just got a truck. Ain't nobody checking what year the truck was. But he drive. That nigga drive a truck. It's a truck, just one word. They don't even say Chevy, Ford. He got a truck, I think. Yeah, Cohiba Black. Cohiba. Cohiba always, man. That's the kind of truck I want, bro. Career recognized and eventually linked, my guy. Facts. I think Matthew McConaughey had that truck in True Detective. There's one problem with that truck though, and now we can get into some real topics since I ain't had nothing to talk about today about dating. Let me ask y'all something, women. I want y'all to be honest with me because if y'all lie to me, I think the fellas they're gonna tell me that y'all lying. You go on the dating services, you hitting it off with a guy, and everything seems legit. He pulls up to take you out on a date. It's clean on the inside. Ain't no McDonald's wrappers in there around. It's clean. He pull up in a 1986 Ford F-150. What are your thoughts, ladies? Type them as I get ready to like this. Be honest with me. Y'all hit it off. Ain't nothing magical, but nothing bad. It's just straight. But he pull up, and you don't know. He may got a lot of money. He just not in the cars. He always wanted this old truck like me. He pull up in a 19. If y'all lie, I think me ain't gonna go make YouTube videos saying they was over there lying on John Real channel, boy. Them goddamn women, boy. They was over there cutting the food line. What y'all thinking when he pull up? Sound like '89 Silverado kind of movie. It's cool. He rolling though. If I see a pickup, I see a man that values hard work. Is that Davin? Was that Devine? I'm horrible at names. Oh, he got a truck. As long as he got wheels, I'm good. Nice. No woman got a problem with it. I'm loving the positivity. I'm just having a hard time. Is it raggedy? Nah, nah. I mean, it runs. It's old. You know what I'm saying? He cleaning. He going on a date. He not gonna go on a date with a old one, but it's old. It's 1985 truck, some shit like that. No issue with the truck. Atlanta. See the guys coming in. Atlanta says y'all flexing. You're not gonna text your homegirl and tell your homegirl what he pulled up in. He can help move some shit. That's the greatest part about having it. It really doesn't matter to me. Really never understood the hype behind cars. The car is the car. Also, too, is that top? I can't say it. That's sad. Also, too, this is your first date, so y'all haven't had time to speak about stuff. So you don't know. He may be just like me. He may just be like, I used to have Mercedes Benz, which I did. I used to have all kind of flossing big cars and shit. But I realized I wasn't being myself. I don't care about cars. All I ever wanted was an older truck. Man could be loaded with money, but you don't know that. You ain't. This your first date. Y'all not gonna text your friend. You're not gonna look between the blinds of your house and stick your phone between the blinds. Lord have mercy. What the hell is this Logan Wolverine shit this man is driving? What the hell is this Jeffrey Dahmer? So, look, another guy said y'all capping. Somebody said y'all capping. Bro, these comments, they're gonna put him on blast as soon as the date is done. Fact. The fellas not believing y'all. They're gonna text their homework to call in 30 minutes. They'll text their homegirl, you meant to say, to call in 30 minutes and say it's an emergency. Hoping he got a next car too. More about the man in the vehicle. The condition is like I don't want to pimp it out. I like trucks and I drive one, a sports truck right now, but waiting for a new Forerunner so we can lift it. Yeah, Megan, you different though. You shoot 9 millimeters and Glocks. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hear that truck? You hear that Denali HD? You hear that power in that engine right there to pull that boat he got in his yard. I like big trucks, and I cannot lie. I don't care about the car as long as it's clean. That's why Miss King. That's why I purposely said 1980s, because even if you clean a 1980 some truck, it ain't gonna have that smooth, nice new polish. I don't want it to be no 2021 truck. A 2021 truck look awesome. It looks beautiful. I'm talking about a. I'm talking about. He took a 1986 Ford F-150 and he paid $10 to drive through the car wash before he went and got you. That's what I'm talking about. I drove my 99 Yukon for 8 years. Yeah. I'm at the age now, you're going to have to die. If you ain't dead, you know what I'm saying? And I can just get oil change. I ain't taking to the shop because ain't nothing wrong with it. I can just drive it. It work. You're going to have to goddamn die. If you don't die, we not getting a new car. Why am I on wasting money on the car when I don't care about cars? Only way I would switch up cars like that if I love cars. I cared about cars. Dude could be testing you, could have a badass vehicle in his garage. Miss Stone, or he could just have money in his pocket that he put on other shit. Maybe instead of a ridiculously souped up car, he got a ridiculously souped up, I don't know, computer and you know what I'm saying, office room and shit like that. If she likes you, she won't talk bad. But if you do anything wrong, it would be your raggedy ass truck. Ah! Oh man. Notice how I'm letting the guy speak and I ain't saying my opinion. I'm just reading comments. Definitely still going to go on a date, and I'm definitely going to text my friend the license plate just in case. That's a whole nother discussion there, Nasha. A sad discussion. We do live in a world where I actually encourage women to tell their friend what to do, drive. There's certain things that change your brain. Me making true crime videos and making all these documentaries with these people dying and shit. I strongly support you telling your homegirl where you at. I strongly support women having the drop pin thing and letting somebody know they vacant location. I support all that shit. Even if the dude ain't crazy now, it be situation where you don't want to give a guy none, so he just leave your ass stranded. So yeah, you go on these dates now in 2021, you gotta let somebody know something. And also too, in the date, you probably need to sneak somewhere in the conversation, let him know. Soon he joked. Soon try to squeeze into it. Yeah, and I know we out here in the remote skirts, but I just like this restaurant here. It's a nice view on the balcony out here, so I took us out here. Tell his ass, "Oh, I ain't worried about that, boy. My friend know where I'm at anyway. Sneak that shit in, let him know." Still sad I saw my old lift a Forerunner, but I never had a brand new car, so it's time. And be careful, I do carry. Yeah, your ass carry and shoot. Kevin said agreed. And Chris, where do you live? I live Long Beach, California. AJ said y'all capping, bro. AJ, I didn't say that. AJ said y'all capping. That's why 2021 trucks get into one car accidents and be totaled, and the 86 cars get into an accident and looks like it never been in one. I'm gonna make the thumbnail of this video be the truck I saw down the street that's for sale. That shit clean. Better not have the floor like on the Flintstone. Nah, man. Nah, man. We not doing that. The fancy car prank on YouTube shows the ladies are capping right now. All right, I gotta take up for the ladies right there on that comment. I watched those videos I owe taken. Those videos are fake, bro. Let me tell you, I have no problem with fake videos on YouTube. My problem is you better motherfucking fool me. That's the only problem I got. Fool me better. So if y'all who don't know what we talking about, there are YouTube channels that a guy will show up in regular clothes and he'll try to get a girl phone number and she'll turn him down. He'll leave, pull up in a McLaren or some kind of Lamborghini with the doors that lift up, and then she'll immediately change her mind like, "Oh, that's your car," and then she'll give him her phone number. So I get it in theory, but it's some terrible acting in them videos, bro. It's some terrible acting in the videos where I can't buy into it. I know that this shit is all stage. Do I think somebody would act like that? Just a dude, soon he pull up in the car like that, they change their mind? Absolutely, women would do that. Absolutely. I've seen them on YouTube. Too funny. They're paying off girls to do them gold digger pranks. Yeah, they need to. I have no problem with that because if you fool me, then you entertain me. I watched the video. I was entertained. Thank you. The problem is these girls actors y'all getting actors y'all getting actresses based upon how good they look. You're not getting actresses based upon their acting skills. You need to get better women because those women suck ass. They cannot act. Stick with the girl who like you. It's more fruitful. Yeah, that's a gold digger video, right? Yeah. I have two trucks, one new, one old. Does the car run? If you have better, if you have better, present yourself in the nice one for a date. But it don't make you. I feel it, like, and I think if somebody got an old truck that they love, and then they got a nicer car, they're gonna pull up in a nicer car. But like, what if I sell my car when I get me a nice old truck? What if my old truck the only option? I can't date nobody. I gotta go on meet up and type in women who like old trucks. I'm a competitive person. I like to go on a date with a woman who don't like the old truck, and then on that date, she feeling me. How y'all feel about the dating market in 2021 right now? Let me tell you how I honestly feel about the dating market. I don't think y'all gonna be ready for my realness. You coming from a man who was just married for over 10 years. You come back out here in these dating streets. I don't know. I probably should stop the live. I probably people think I'm cool. I'm gonna lose them. I be licking this like I smoke weed. I'm only doing it because that leaf peeled back, man. That's why. Congratulations, Tammy. 27 years. A woman will absolutely start texting in the passenger seat of an '86 Ford F-150 with a new car smell freshener hanging. Oh, you saying she'll text somebody else? The fuck is this Batty Mon talking about? Who is Batty Mon? That's the exact opposite I do with cigars. Zen, it just I've been sitting here chilling. It peeled back a little bit. It peeled back a little bit. Crystal Renee. Oh my Crystal Renee, goddamn, you look so good in that last photo on Instagram, boy. On your video shoot, I was proud of you. I was like, she looking good too. Shout out to my girl Crystal Renee. When's your music video coming out? I like that cup. I bought one for my best friend on his birthday years ago. He's a photographer. And give me your music, Crystal. So before I go live, I'll play your music too. Play your music video. You better not strike my goddamn channel. I feel sorry for single folks. All right, let's get more interested during this live. Do you feel more sorry for single men or single women? Do you think it's the same, or do you think one got it harder? Thank you, Boo. It's getting edited now. Not sure how long that's gonna take, and I got you. I'll send it. Thank you, John. Also, Crystal Renee making a song with me. You calling people out in their live. Crystal Renee is making a song with me. I feel sorry for us too. Anyone who insults me will be blocked. What's going on, man? The good men got it harder. I feel sorry for single folk too. Then all over. I'm afraid to venture out in 2021. Yep. Our single gonna be. It is gonna be lit, man. You want me to be honest about single life? I don't know. Maybe y'all shouldn't listen to me because I'm coming off of being married. Um, the shit is easy for me. The shit is just. I think you got to find exactly what you're looking for, or shit gonna go left. Like me, I want to chill. I don't want to get all too extremely serious because I'm just coming off of one. But then you meet somebody and they see you like, oh, I like him. He's very intelligent. He blah blah blah. They say all these great things about you, so they think you'll catch. So they immediately the woman want to jump in super strong and serious off rip, and you like, whoa, whoa. Maybe we should not do a Netflix and chill. I don't want to give you the false assumption that this is going to lead us into a fruitful relationship because I don't know if I'm ready right now. Like I don't see the problems when it comes to finding somebody. Maybe finding the right person would be better. Miss King. Depends on where you are in your life. You're right, Queen. Depends on where you are. The pickings are slim for guys. I do remember thinking when I first got single, when you were married, I was married. I'd tell my single friend, "Y'all niggas is lame. Y'all some lame dudes. Y'all can't get no girl out here. How you can't get no girl, bro? We were just at Walmart. Bro. We were just at Walmart. You can talk to that pretty lady down the aisle. We were just here. I just point to places. I'm like, something wrong with you, bro. Something wrong with you. Damn. As soon as I got single, it wasn't that easy at first. It wasn't that easy. It wasn't that easy at first, man. And then when I date somebody, and then when most royal queen, it's hard. I have people don't really have social skills no more. Me Too culture has made it different. Long Island loves being single. I think it depends on what the man or woman is looking for. If you're looking for a real connection, hard regardless. There's so many people lie for no reason, male to female. Men definitely got it harder. I'm more grateful for my wife every day. I have three sons, and I feel sorry for my last one. He's not married yet, and it's all about money. He up here calling people batty muns. Who is batty muns? I'm missing so much stuff, bro. I'm out the loop. I'm afraid to venture out in 2021. Who is Miss Roy, most royal queen? That's what I was looking for because I feel like I'm missing the comment. I feel more for men because they really want to be married and establish a family, but I don't. I don't see how it's hard. I don't see how it's hard to date. I think it's more harder to find the exact person that you're looking for, but to go out to be to date. And I think that we living in a world where people don't want to date anymore. So when I say, wait, hold on, I be missing shit, man. Why I be missing stuff? I pray that more people will embrace being single. Social society paints singleness as a bad thing, but it's not. It's a beautiful thing. Everyone is not meant to be in a relationship. Just my opinion, though. I feel you, Crystal. That's why I say when I'll be like date, like what's that old ass show, Sex in the City? She was dating. She went with one dude. She was dating. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you see somebody that you take it further with. Sometimes you see somebody like, nah, this should be cool. I think people be so ready to jump to the next stage that they force themselves in positions that they didn't want to be in. So a chatty man with them who tagged me, not you real. Gotcha. Who is the most royal queen that I can't see their comments? Ah, Betty man. I'm not married, but I keep a girlfriend. If you're an average earner of 50,000 a year or less, you can't afford to be single for the rest of your life. Could you explain that? If you earn 50,000 a year or less, you can't afford to be single. Why the hell you can't afford to be single? So if you got $50,000 you make a year, you got no kids, you got your little one, like your little one little apartment. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? I mean, people be putting out false narratives that people follow. I go off reality. People like, high earner, $100,000 all that. I be like, bro, you need all that to get a woman. Something wrong with your game, bro. Then you got to put on all this padding before you get in the game and play. Nigga, go catch the ball. No, I got to put on my helmet and my shoulder pads. You need all of that to play? Damn. If someone is dating, they should be a serial dater, meaning they go on several dates, often with different people. Sex does not have to be involved, but a serial date until you find one. I 100% agree with that, Crystal. But they've shamed serial dating. It's like if you go on a date and you hit it off with one person, and then they go to your social media and shit, and then they may see you on a date the other week with another dude, and then they get mad, they feelings hurt. Like, bro, that's what you do. You date until you find out. Well, that's how it used to be. Why I can't be that way no more. It depends on where you live. Like California, you have people working and living in tents. Kevin Samuels videos keep me humble and grateful for my marriage. I feel bad for single people out here without social skills. Elaborate on that, IO taken. Padding. I'm just saying, to me, that shit padding. Before I talk to a woman and use my mouth and my intelligence and to see that we get along, let me pad the stats. Why do y'all care so much what Kevin Samuels say? You know what I like about Kevin Samuels? I like his confidence. I can say my opposing a point about Kevin. He'll sit right here and just chill. Like, all right, if you feel that way, I feel different. Let me explain you why I feel different. I like that about him. What I don't like about him is just the people that gravitate toward that. I see a lot of followers and a lot of people taking people word as gospel. I'll sit my ass right here in my old little shirt I done worked out in and feel comfortable around a high value man making a whole bunch of money, and I still be able to get the girl I want. I don't see the fucking problem. I live in a place without a large black community, so it's different dating here. In fact, someone said if you made 50,000 a year for the rest of your life, you would have to work to the day you die based off inflation alone. I know people who make less than that that don't work every day for the rest of their life. What's up, Cocoa Butter? Don't feel bad for us. Most married people are miserable. Too many people try to jump in a relationship like in a week. It's a turn off. That's the problem that you see. You go on a date and somebody. Well, I see two problems. Somebody trying to rush into a relationship really, really fast without getting to know somebody. And the second problem I see is checklist. The checklist problem, uh, because so a person will go on a date and they looking serious because they're treating the date like a business mode. They're looking at their checklist and they're eating and they just care about the checklist and how many points are you marking off on their checklist. I have things that I want in a woman, but I know how those things can come off in a regular conversation instead of me. So like I just reading off a checklist. Some people checklist and then you listen to YouTubers that tell you things and you feel you value their opinion so much. I can listen to a YouTube and be like, all right, that's a good opinion, bad opinion, or whatever. It's just they just a nigga to me. Like I don't value the opinion like it's God and my shit less. But I think that checklist shit hurt a lot of people. Some people get so married to the checklist. I do have hard red flags. What's up, Marcus Red? You have to chew the meat and discard the fat when it comes to this topic. Online dating is strange. Yeah, online dating. I guess it is strange. Then you get crazy people. I done had a crazy motherfucker boy since I've been single. Boy, that was crazy. Oh man, why you delete the big comment? I was about to read it. I think it's a competitive thing for women. I'm business minded, so you want a partner in kind. I think it's a way that you can deliver something, and because remember, what if somebody hit every point on your checklist, but you didn't have a good time? He got this, he worked here, he do all this, but you so serious going down your checklist, y'all didn't have no chemistry during the date because all you was focused on is your checklist. You offer no chemistry. Whatever happened to the good times to where you got this big ass smile and your cheeks hurt and your friend like, girl, what the hell is wrong with you today? Whatever happened to them times? I tried watching No Heart John and I couldn't get through it. Yeah, that was a tough documentary to make. And then I drove up to the house where the kids live. No checklist, just be open to build. Yeah, most people are too possessive to balance reciprocal independence, too obsessive to respect differences, and too restrictive to create the kind of relationship that will actually help mutual growth. Daryl said, hey, I love your show and been watching for a week now and we'll be supporting your channel. Appreciate that. Oh, salute, man. Salute. I feel great about this channel because when I decided to not do talk on rap topics anymore and just talk about social issues, I said I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm just gonna be laid back and say my opinion. I will explain my opinion, but it will be my honest opinion, and I like respect that. Type of one. Here come the lies. Here come the lies. Here come the lies. Type of one of you are yourself on your first date. You didn't do what Chris Rock said in his stand-up comedy, where you be sending your best representative on the first date. You don't go yourself. Are you your real self? Are you talking the way you talk? Zen said 1.5. Nasha said partly. 100. So, how I am with y'all, just how freely I talk and how I act right now. Do y'all think I act like this if I went on a date? You think I'd be like on, John, do you smoke? No, I don't smoke. You don't inhale cigars, so you didn't lie to her, John. You think I'd be putting on like a a front? I don't know who I am. Impossible for me to say myself on the first date. I am my full self until I know someone. I haven't dated in 6 years. Yo, I keep talking about dates and shit. I be forgetting. We in a different time. When the last time y'all been on a date? Like a guy just want to take you out, or you a woman, you just go out with a guy, like a real date. Throw away last year. I know we couldn't go nowhere on COVID. When the last time, like, do people go on dates anymore? I went on dates since I got divorced. No, and you wouldn't be dressed like that. I damn sure won't be dressed like this. And I will have a haircut. I will have my beard cut. I wouldn't dress like this. But I think y'all be surprised at how I act. There's different ways you can cut through shit, right? Instead of trying to jump on somebody to get them to be in a full relationship with you. Another way you can cut through shit is just be yourself. Like, instead of you getting this representative of me, then I'm gonna turn out to be like this. I'm a silly dude. I'll be silly on a date, to a point. You know what I'm saying? I want to capture that chemistry. You don't want to fall into a friend zone, and you don't want to. I ain't gonna say if you don't want to do that, but like, you can be too suave to where like y'all just fuck or whatever. But like, I try to give the best representation of myself. I don't want to say representation. I try to give the best realistic version of myself. Since I had 2 dates during COVID, no, they don't date. Is drop them draws as quickly as possible. Now deal with the consequences later. A real date years, to be honest. No one likes myself. Tombstone, I'm glad I'm out of that dating scene. What's up, my man Tombstone in the building? We used to do date night every week. Not now after COVID. You are always the same. That's right. So people meet me. Only difference that you could possibly see if you met me in real life would be sometimes when I read the room, I'll get quiet. I'll be quiet, and then there's no medium. I'll go straight from super quiet to talking like I am now. So, and sometimes things like throw me off that should not throw me off when I'm around people. It's different when you date when you're a YouTuber. Like, as a YouTuber, you can't even be on no dating site. Motherfucker stroll through their Tinder. Nigga, that's John Crimes. Is that John? Screenshot. Is that John real? You can't even be on no dating site when you're a YouTuber. And then another thing too, you go on a date with somebody as a YouTuber, and then you tell them that you do this stuff. You slowly trying to get to know her. She done got them Googled and watched all your shit. Mm. So you on a date acting one way. I'm on a date like, yes, I'm sorry. What did you say? Oh, yes, yeah. And I have a degree in creative writing too. You all fucking put up on a date. She go online and see your ass yelling at Dr. Boyce Watkins. Yeah, debate, motherfucker. Oh man, people who date me get a good ass head start. They get a real good head start. Oh, this motherfucker got thousands of videos. Oh man, it'd be weird, man. It's awkward day nowadays with the average Joe listening to dating coaches or influencers. Yeah, that's why I say, Coco, people need to be leaders. It's cool to get advice, but don't follow every word somebody say. I see how that can happen. Tatiana, yeah, Tatiana, if I went on a date with you and you find out about this channel, you ain't gonna go look at all the videos, especially if you like me. If you really into me, girl, it's been real. Who has this been real? Girl, here go the link. Look at him. There you go, right there. He likes cigars and he think you're a smart ass girl. Don't leave him alone. I'm telling you, leave him. Cut it right now. My social media exploded out the blue when I was a vlogger. Yeah, you can find out a little bit about somebody by watching their videos. Yeah, Miss Stone said, you know it. They get. I don't mind it. The only thing I just don't think is fair. Like, okay, if you're gonna look at all my videos and you're gonna look at everything about me that put up online, give a nigga some information. You know what I'm saying? Speed, be a little open minded about yourself. Let me get the same opportunity to know you that you knowing me. That's why you got to be you. Yeah, yeah, I would if I'm being honest. Yeah, I know everybody would. There's nothing wrong with it. The real question is, what do we desire? Is there a difference between the chemistry driven, obsessive love and the kind of love that's about building financially with trust? Tell her to start a YouTube, John. um, I'm more old school, and it's different for a guy. If you got a job, cool. If you don't got a job, cool. You know what I'm saying? So I just want somebody that will support me for real. You get into a relationship, oh man, I don't want to generalize women. Y'all gonna get mad at me, but I see a whole bunch of women. I support you doing that. I support you trying to get your dream. Have this big meeting I can go to next week. They're thinking about putting a documentary on Netflix. Well, you said you was gonna go with me next week. What the fuck are you talking? This is the opportunity. That goddamn emotion shit, boy. That them emotions come in, bro. That shit start turning to a headache. Old school women stay at home and then go to work. I can see your side, but if I have always been an open book, yeah. Do you reel out your film credentials on a date? No, I definitely. You don't. When you go on a date, let me tell you a secret, man. Women like to talk. Set up the questions and let them ring and go. Cause just think how you use it. Like you an asshole. You first sit down with a girl on a date. Yeah, I have this movie. I have this film. I have this documentary. I have blah blah. You talking? You sound like an arrogant ass jerk. I just sit there and I enjoy the vibe, the chemistry that we laugh, we joke, and then I look. I make my eyebrows look interesting when she say something. And if she goes and it turns to something a little bit sad, I give her, I'm into everything she's saying. So then she don't know about all the fly shit you do. So when it come out a little bit by a little bit, it may come. You play it at the right time. Or sometimes you act like you don't do shit. You be somewhere chilling. You out and they're doing karaoke some shit that night. You're like, we're gonna get this young man to come up. So I don't do music. I don't. Okay, if I'm forced to, you just let shit organically come out, you look even cooler than to list off your set of accomplishments on a first date. That's why I say checklists are bad. So Like I went out on a date with a girl and she was just saying how much she in love with true crime. She was like, I'm one of those weird people. Like I watch Investigation Discovery every night. I love true crime. So imagine if you're on a date and the girl tells you she loving true crime. I'm just sitting there like, oh, okay. True crime can be interesting. You make true crime documentaries and shit. That's all. I'm not gonna say it immediately. I'm not gonna come out. I'm not gonna jump. Oh, I make them. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then the first time you go to your house, you come over like, yeah, you remember you was telling me you like true crime. I just want to show you something. Boom, she see that shit. Oh my god! Like it's ways you do shit, man. Some, but but sometimes you don't get to that point. You know why you don't get to that point? Because after the first date, she go Google your ass and see all your videos. He didn't even tell me that. She may have tricked me. She may have went on the second date and played like she didn't know and already knew. Am I wrong about what? You're smooth. I'm happy that my daughter won't have to be under the thumb of a tyrannical man because she has no choice. This is what women. Elaborate on that. Oh, my next my Netflix debut is about to start. You want to watch? Oh yeah, I can't wait to do that shit. I can't wait to do that shit. Beat up, cause let's just pretend you have a deal with Netflix and it's gonna be soon you turn on Netflix like the big one at the top that automatically plays a big. You know what I'm saying? You chilling and that shit just come up. She look at TV, look at you. Take the bra right on off. Just take this. That'll be a cold date. Your female voice is hilarious. I definitely done. Yo, Mark, my boy Mark, right there. Mark is an actor, man, actor in Hollywood. So I know Mark be sitting there chilling. Mark, one of them dudes, he had a movie ready that he in. Let's go back to my place and I'll cook you something. That'd be nice. I feel like we come to that close. You go in the living room. I'll be in here. I'll cook. I can hear you from there. Here's the remote control. Mark got his video paused. He got his whole TV set up. As soon he turn on the TV, is right on his scene in the movie. What about mystery, intrigue? Exactly, man. I don't rush out and say all that stuff about me. I was saying that you didn't know old school. I was acknowledging that you clarified. That's all. My parents were married forever as well. I feel you. Oh, you talking to Zen Master? Got you. Real? Are you charismatic or just full of games? I don't think that I'm full of game. I think games is when guys lie. I tell the truth. I just don't say some shit sometimes and hold it for a more dramatic, powerful effect. I may hold some shit for later. Be honest, ladies. Would y'all date a YouTuber? Type of one of you date a YouTuber, or type of two of you wouldn't? This is an interesting question. Crystal said translation games. I don't think it's games, Crystal. I love it, John. You got to build up to something so important to actually look forward to something. I love the hunt and chase, but with some, honestly, yeah, depends on what. What does it depend on? Sherry said no. So much for my self-esteem. Not sure. I believe that the two are dedicated in the build, and both parties will address the red flags early on if possible. Work on solutions. If not, they're not compatible. Mm, I know a story that happened. I was talking to somebody, and I went to meet their mom, and we were sitting down. We had a nice dinner. After the dinner was over with, the mom came in the room with cake. All three of us sitting there with cake. And the mom said, "Oh, I'll be right back." She went and got a sheet of paper. She pulled it out, and she started listing people who I went at it with on YouTube. I cannot describe to you how hard my chest would be. So the girl hadn't looked me up on YouTube, but her mama looked me up on the internet. And her mama waited right to dessert time to grill me on the shit. Yes, John. Could you tell me who is Trifling Rifle? I was like, Trifling. Somebody rifle don't work? No, no, the YouTuber you was arguing with. It's toxic. I wouldn't want to date anyone that has no sense of understanding of the significance and implications of their visibility. What are their intentions in being on YouTube? Is it just a job or a hobby? That's fair. That's fair. I was always, and I didn't realize it, pretty early on able to translate a YouTube video into bigger opportunities. Like a lot of people got to get extremely big and they get big opportunities. Like I had this channel when I was talking about battle rap. I had like 500 subscribers and was a writer actually writing articles for many publications. I was at only 8,000 subscribers at True Crime. I was able to get opportunities to be on streaming services and other platforms uh, that typically would take a YouTuber in that field over hundreds of thousands of subscribers to get. So I've always been able to turn it over to opportunities. Either people like what I said or they like the work that I was doing on the channels. So it has been a very strong tool for me. Also, too, I would tell y'all right now, YouTube taught me how to intelligently defend myself. Um, Everything that I learned from YouTube. I would go and try to argue with people doing the same dumb shit, and they be like, "That's a fallacy." I'm like, "What the fuck is a fallacy? I never even heard of the word. Let me go look this up." Just how to articulate myself. How I learned a lot in life just coming from being on YouTube. You seem too genuine to interested in truth. For me, it's about the purpose and how you move. But I admit, I worry about being used, surveillance. Yeah, yeah. So her mom was a fan of yours on the low. Cool. Now she just said, "Don't get my daughter in no trouble." She was worried about her kid because I guess she just saw how people gang up on you and shit. She went down a rabbit hole. You type one name and another name come up, another name come up, and she saw the shit that was going on. Man, this somebody mama and you ain't even know. So she was worried, like, don't get my daughter messed up in that shit. That's what she was worried about. If you didn't like my hair, would you tell me? Hmm. I'm a honest person, so I got to think on that. I ain't finna come out here and say yes. I don't know. It depends. I'm just being honest with you. Articulate yourself, aka smooth talking. Crystal, why you think I'm some kind of a pimp? Miss King. That's what's up, Miss King. My girl got her career started in me during dessert time. During pie, she was trying to see if you would lie. That's crazy. I think her mama did an awesome job because her mama let us go through the entire dinner and all of us good. We relaxed. We done joked around. It's the perfect relaxed setting to pull me in the living room and put a nice, delicious pie. She didn't tell me when I first got the pie. She let me bite that motherfucker. I'm like, this is good. Yeah, John, could you tell me who, couple names for you? Like, damn, bro, mama set me up good. I'd rather you tell me the truth. All right, so here's the deal on that. I'm gonna stick to my guns. Is that Shada? Shada? I'm gonna tell you the truth. Why I probably wouldn't tell you the truth. It depends on the situation. If you didn't showed your new hairdo to all of these people and you around all these women and they saying it's the most gorgeous hairdo in the world and you got the biggest smile on your face, what if there's levels to me not liking your hairdo? Is if it's at the level like this shit is gross and disgusting, it's distracting, and it's bothering me. What if I just don't like your hairdo, but it's not a big deal? If it's not a big deal, I'm not finna hurt your feelings when you and all these people think it's the greatest hairdo. I want a simple, easy life. So I'm gonna fucking lie to you. Your hairdo is beautiful, baby. I'm not bothered or hurt. You still happy? I'm about peace. Sometimes allow it get you peace. Now, if it's some crazy bird nest doodle shit, I might tell you. I'll tell you, hey, baby, we got to talk about your hair. Hell no, lie to me. I'm going to need lots of flattery to get comfortable. Yeah, with the naked time. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, be honest with me. Before I leave the house, I'm sorry. It depends on situation. I'm not changing because I dated women, a lot of women. I know from experience. Telling you, young men, don't listen to them. Your ass gonna goddamn have the blue balls on the couch. I'm trying. Don't my channel about helping young men. Young men, I know you're secretly watching me. You better not listen to them ladies. You better learn when to lie. You better learn when to lie. I remember my dad told me that shit. Oh, I was young and 21 years old. I always mad. I always arguing with my girlfriend. Love the hell out my girlfriend. My dad, my dad said, I went to my dad for advice, and he said, "Where you want to sleep at, son?" I'm like, "The fuck you mean? Did you see what she did? That's not logically possible, father." I'm talking all nerdy and shit. She is going off of emotion. She's not looking at logic because if you look at the realness of the situation, Dad. My dad said, "Where you want to sleep at? You want to sleep on the couch? Or you want to sleep in the room?" I mean, I told my dad. I said, they were talking. There were a bunch of guys. We was all talking about chicks and whatever, sleeping whatever. And then I said, I ain't got to worry about that. We have sex all the time. He looked at me and said, "Mm-hmm. Just wait. One day you're gonna be begging for that pussy." And it damn sure happened too. You're gonna be begging for that ass. I appreciate the family in the chat. A white lie, yeah. Let's talk about them bangs. That's a young man's game. I'm so weak over here. Exactly. You better not tell me I'm fat. If a guy told me in a genuine and kind way, I would appreciate it. I believe you, Crystal Bush. I honestly believe you. There's a but to that situation. In order to maximize the greatest night ever, you are super hardcore smiling and all your girlfriends telling you your hair look beautiful. You think it's beautiful. There's a euphoria that's building already for the night. So when your girls leave and me and you get ready to go out, I want to keep that euphoria. I don't want to take nothing away from it. So even if you may be a little bit cool with we finna drop some euphoric levels when I tell you that I ain't feeling your hair like your girlfriends are. We finna drop. I don't want to drop no levels. I want to keep it max. I want to keep it to the highest it can possibly be to maximize the night I can have. And you may be tempted to do with the euphoric levels, freaky shit you ain't gonna you say you probably was gonna never do before. But it, I love him. He's so great. I'm gonna do that little trick you was talking about first. I'm gonna do it for him. Be honest with me. What you ask, Sherry? You want to be warm or you want to be cold? Yep. If it gets complicated, I have a fade. I hate being uncomfortable for beauty. That's what's up. Can't hear you. Sound. Type of one if you can hear me. I'm just saying in general, so many guys be lying about stuff. What they be lying about? Tell me what they be lying about. You know what I like to hear from y'all? We get this idealistic viewpoint when you see the Kevin Samuels videos about how you need to wait and you need to do that. You shouldn't have a guy that makes 100,000. All this other if ands or buts. I want to hear the real life shit from y'all. I want to hear the if ands or buts. So if you should do this, what be going on when you actually be out here trying to date? The man that told me that my outfit was not on point the first time he took me out. I changed my clothes. We went out, fell in love, and was together for 10 years. That's what's up, man. Everybody different. You know, it's really hard to get into a conversation like this because we have to answer a general purpose. But I read the person that I'm with. I may be with someone who cool enough that can take that. I may be with someone who feel like they cool enough and can take it, and they don't want to admit that they are emotional. And I read them and know that they're emotional, so I'm gonna lie to them to make them have a better day. It really depends on case by case situation. I'm just saying the truth. What the truth is, I'm not opposed to lying. I'm not opposed to it. And see, this is gonna fuck me up because this live gonna be up here, and I could go on a date with somebody, and then they can come. Mm, mm. Okay, okay, Mr. John Real. Prove me wrong. Every time you say prove me wrong, I don't see your first comment. I scroll up, I don't see your first comment. What you want me to prove wrong? Oh, confidence on her end would help us a lot. Yeah, confidence do help out a lot. I see your comment. Out of interest, Crystal, not on point for where the club family dinner. Oh, you talking about lies? Their marital status, how many kids they have. People lie about how many kids they have. If somebody lie to you about how many kids they have, run away. Run away. Never date them. Cut it off. There's no excuse they can have that you don't want to claim a beautiful child that's in your life. If you would lie about something like a child, you won't have no respect for anybody. Somebody lie to you about how many kids they got, cut them off. You name me one excuse you can lie about how many kids you got. I'm very confident in love, feeling good, and giving pleasure. I don't need one person to fulfill every need. I don't need one person to fulfill every need. That's what's up. Sell their souls for poom. Proven wrong is what he said. If you tell a woman something you don't like, you have to counter it with something you did like from her. She might agree with you. Who? That's Tika Rowe. Tika Rowe is onto something. It got to be a sandwich. That's what we learn in sales about sandwiches. When you deliver bad news, you got to sandwich it. You got to say something good, deliver the bad news, and come back with something good at the end. You got to sandwich that shit. You don't like somebody hair, baby? Before we get into the conversation, even about your hair, I just want to tell you, you look beautiful regardless today. You know what I'm saying? And while I do admire your beauty, you know what I'm saying, it wouldn't be the kind of hair look that I would have particularly preferred today. But you know what? At the end of the day, you're the love of my life, and we're gonna go out here and we're gonna have a great time. See that sandwich? You gotta sandwich this shit. Sandwich it. General Kratos said your head is so shiny, which is crazy, General Kratos, because I need a haircut. Normally, it shine, uh, it shine when I got a haircut. Sandwich it, exactly, Mark. You got to sandwich it. I mean, that's what somebody told me because if I tell y'all I made it up off the fly, Crystal gonna think that you know what I'm saying I'm some kind of player. If two are truly partners and dedicated to one another, confidence on both end helps. Yeah, confidence on both. Build somebody up, man. Just a couple of good ones and a woman or two. But I don't need all the deans. No way. That's so disrespectful. What's disrespectful? That's sick. Damn, what part did I miss? What are y'all saying is sick and wrong run? Oh yeah, yeah, about not saying how many kids you got. What would make a man do that though? Why y'all give me some examples of when a man would say like he got 3 kids and say he got two? I can't even think of nothing off my head. Why would a man say that? I don't lie because it takes too much mental energy. If I feel like I have to lie, I'm not comfortable. I feel you because that's how I feel about YouTube. Like I'm dead ass telling y'all the truth how I feel here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm too lazy. I don't want to remember it. But in that situation, women asking about dresses and shit. Oh man, I done had too many headaches in my life. I'm fucking lying. Lack of self love. Why would the lack of self love make them say they got 2 kids instead of three? You know what you saying? If you got 3 kids and you tell somebody you got two, what you really saying is, I like this woman who I don't even know. I never even been intimate with this woman, but I like this stranger so goddamn much. They are more important than me claiming my own children, who I'm supposed to give my life for. A stranger. I can't even tell you how the areola shape, and I'm already goddamn disowning my kids for that ass. I'm disowning my kids not for the ass, just for the prospect of possibly getting the ass. That's a lame ass nigga, bruh. That's a lame dude. I have 4 kids. He said he wanted me to ride out with him for the rest of the day. Went to the park, then movies, then he took me to meet family, then friends. I never went to the movies on a date until like date 4 or 5. Movies just get in the way. I'm trying to build chemistry. I don't want to be quiet for 2 fucking hours. But when you go to a movie after you've already been dating a while, you know what I'm saying? The movies can be fun at that point. Then y'all in that zone where you can do, put a hole in the bottom of that popcorn. Yours 9 and 14. That's what's up, Queen. The DNA hasn't come back. What DNA? Trying to make a woman think he might have more money than he does. Less dependence mean more money. Women be calculating like that. Then y'all do mental calculation like that on dates. I didn't even know that shit. So if I said I'm an engineer, you happy? Oh wow, I got an engineer. You dancing in your mind, looking calm. And as we sitting at the table, you happy. I got a great job. I'm an engineer. And then you come back and be like, you have any children? Yes, I have 10 children from my previous marriage. Oh, let this nigga say 10. So that's 10 divided by the times yearly annual average salary. Let me pull out my phone and let them think I'm texting my girl, let her know where I'm at. But me Google the average salary of an engineer multiplied in division time. This time it may got pampers on a little one, but it may got the other one need a prom dress. Y'all be doing shit like that on dates. What's the troll name? I'm with you, Queen Common Sense. Organic connections. I think when we listen to gurus and people give us advice and shit online, it becomes so transactional that we forget. And the major thing about getting in a relationship is the organic connection too. Oh, Kratos. I think they came into the chat the other day. This is my first time, not my first time seeing their name, and I don't think it's kind of weird. You saying you want to massage a man's head? Kind of weird, man. I would take offense to that because I actually like the character of General Kratos in all games, all versions of him. If people place their ego aside and all these trends and fads, the single life isn't so difficult to transition from being single to having a nice partner. People are so busy trying to live like they see on reality TV. People still watch reality TV. We're always accused of being complicated and misunderstood, but truth turns us on. And oh, by the way, before I forget, I want to let y'all know, everybody watching know, if I'm outside on a smoke break, I talk like this. So I'm gonna do y'all a favor. If I'm at my desk, y'all know how I look at my desk. I will use the program from now on. I will 100% use the program to give y'all the link to invite guests on. So that way we ain't got to worry about nothing. If you see me at my desk, you have the opportunity to come up and talk. I can't do it outside of my smoke breaks. But so out here I'm chilling. I go in there, y'all can come up and talk. I made that decision today. Any advice on the haters that reveal themselves when you're trying to create and build a business? So there's many different ways to deal with haters. A lot of ways I deal with haters while I'm live. Y'all don't even see how I deal with haters. You know, the biggest thing I learned. So we talking about a hater in the chat. Or we talking about like a YouTube hater. Um, the first thing I've already discussed dealing with any kind of hater. If you decide to go back at them to respond, because sometimes you gotta look at their personality. Sometimes you shouldn't respond. But if you make the decision to respond, do not come at them in a generic way. You come at them only attacking what they covet. That's why sometimes it's best to ignore, because what if they covet attention? If they covet attention, to attack them is to ignore them. That is going to hurt them more than any words that can come out of your mouth. Sometimes I do shit like even when I play the songs, I see some dudes talking shit or somebody left a comment, that's why you got divorced. All right, so now I'm gonna piss you off and I'm gonna do it so seamlessly you ain't gonna realize it. I'm only gonna play the songs that I know for a fact women gonna love and go crazy for. You like apples? How do you like them apples? Like it's just different ways that that you can come at your haters, man. But basically, haters online, like if the biggest thing I get is thirsty guys, thirsty. And they reveal their true intentions. They'll come on with a fake intention. Hey man, you said you like discussions. I want to have a discussion with you. I'm like, all right, cool, let's have a discussion. But every time they say something, they sneaking in harder and harder personal attacks. And then eventually they'll say some fuck you nigga. That's why this right here and this right here. Well, damn, the shit you saying fuck me about is shit that you been know about me. So if you been didn't like that about me, why would you come over here smiling? That means that you a fake ass dude. You reveal more about yourself than you do about me, baby. Someone here's a perfect example, like how you can just make somebody look like an idiot, and the biggest way you can make somebody look like an idiot is to say true things that will gravitate with people who watching. And here's an example. Someone said, this nigga was sad and depressed, he had to move away from his kids. All right. This came from a man who moved away from his kids and he was not sad and depressed. So if I'm a woman watching this, when you want a man that was sad he had to move away from his kids over a man who moved away from his kids and didn't give a fuck, didn't have no room set up in the house for all his children, don't contact his children, none. If you decide on who you want to date or who you want to listen to or who you value as a human being, it is a great sign that someone would be sad if they would have to move away from their children. So like in ways that when haters get so pent up on you, they get tunnel vision. And the tunnel vision blinds them to reality. I want to hurt him. I want to hurt him. It looks like he was hurt that part, so I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna hurt him. But they got tunnel vision. I don't have tunnel vision, so I can easily check the parameter and know how to diss them and make them look bad. What the fuck woman would want a man who so happily moved away without any issues from seeing his children? You know, oh, how the fuck this man gonna treat you on a date if he moved away from his kids and he didn't give a fuck? Like I said, I've been on the internet for a long time, bro. I know how to. I've been married and I'm good on the pressure to marry. It's cheaper for both man and me to be partners until, because marriage is a commitment and not just a license. There's a bug on your head. All right, man. I ain't want to do you like this, bruh. I ain't want to do you like this, bro. I'm finna break my own rule. Not really breaking the rule. It's just I didn't tell you the rules up front. But according to the rules, you didn't have about 5, 6 comments. None of the motherfuckers was extremely funny. None of the motherfuckers was below the belt to hurt. You just wasted a damn troll account. To my YouTubers out here, I'm gonna let y'all know a secret, right? I'm not saying I never help y'all. YouTube has fixed the issue that someone can make a bunch of different troll accounts under the same account. You know how you can just make many channels and they come harass you, they come give you a bunch of thumbs down. You'll get the thumb downs up front. In 24 hours, YouTube will come back and check and they'll delete the thumbs down. You can't just go into a bunch of different accounts from the same thing and just go and harass somebody's channel. And when you block them, you'll block them from all of those channels. I like his rules. Yeah, that's good to know about the trolling. Yeah, so that's one thing you ain't got to worry about. I used to go on videos, put a video up within the first couple seconds. It'd be like 10 dislikes. Then later on that day, the dislikes go back to like 3. Thank you, YouTube. I'm glad you on your trolling game, YouTube. It's no pressure from my side from a commitment because I need to see all 4 seasons of a person. Yeah. I encourage dating. We need to bring dating back into the world. Dating. Dating made people be better on dates. When you saw people that was dating, she gonna go out on a date with this dude one day. She gonna go out on a date with this dude the other day. And she gonna go out on a date with this dude the other day. She just dating. She just leaving her options open until she make a commitment. If you one of them dudes and you like her, you know you got competition, you gonna come better. You know what I'm saying? You gonna motherfucking bring it. There's no dating anymore. And I ain't finna put this on the men. It go both ways because it be the women. You can be on Facebook or something, be on a date with one girl one day, and then the other girl you about to go on a date with see the photo, and then she get mad. Why you getting mad? I'm dating. I'm not committed. I'm dating. That's what happens. So you just showed me a true side of yourself and how you deal with situations. So guess who I'm not finna go on a date with now? Yeah, just don't sleep with them all. Yeah, ooh, nasty. Yeah, you're not required to sleep with anybody. You just dating. Hey, I'm a hopeless romantic because I'm not seeking the average transactional BS relationship. I'm seeking a bond. I like that, Crystal Bush. It can't just be about banging. Yeah, when I say banging, I'm dating. Damn. When I say dating, I don't mean go fuck everybody. You ain't gotta. It's your body. You ain't gotta fuck everybody. Dating doesn't mean have sex with all the people you date. Yeah, we need to be goddamn grown men with strong backs and this whole man movement. What guys feel like they're being strong, I feel like they're being weak. That's just my opinion of the whole man movement. Men rights, men. Shut up, nigga. It's not fair. All right. How you gonna be right wing and say people making excuses? They need to go out here and get a job and stop making all these damn excuses. But then when it comes to men and women, you out here making all these goddamn excuses, crying. Women were mean to me. Women were mean to me because I didn't make $100,000. No, nigga, I think that's why you think she was mean to you. I think there's another reason. I think a man who made less than $100,000 put his penis inside that woman. So if he put his penis inside that woman, why can't you put your penis inside that woman? Stop making excuses. Manosphere, men. We need a men's right movement. That's gangster. That's hard. That shit seemed weak to me. I don't know, man. It seemed weak to me. I'm done with that stuff dating. People be generic with the candlelight. Do what you want. Just keep the kids out of it. Literally, yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all a funny ass story because this shit was fucking hilarious. Because y'all know I can be a demon. I can be a cold motherfucker when I argue with somebody. Oh man. So I flew back to Atlanta, right? And I was at my ex house to see my kids. And me and my ex got a beautiful relationship. We cool as a motherfucker. We like best friends again. We cool as shit, right? So I'm at my ex house. I get a notification on Facebook. The notification on Facebook, I guess it's some dude that she was talking to. The nigga said, the nigga said, yeah, have your fun while you there. Just know when you leave, she gonna be mine again. I don't know who this nigga is. I ain't never heard of him. I looked at my phone. I was like, I guess one of your little boyfriends mad that I'm here to see my kids. I would have left him alone until he said to me, I ain't even know this dude exists. And you know what I'm saying? He ain't got to say nothing. I ain't got. That's your business. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But the nigga said, "Yeah, I respect kids, or if not, I'll pull up over there right now." So he's saying he gonna pull up and fight me and all this shit. Now when he said that, I can't be nice. I got to be Stone Cold John. Now I'm like, okay, I was gonna let your little boyfriend slide. She was like, "That's not my boyfriend. I wasn't ready to introduce him as my boyfriend, so he mad. I wanted more time." Okay, so now I'm gonna respond to the guy. I said, brother, I think you got the game fucked up, right? You talking to me like you some side nigga. But if you dating my ex and you think I'm here because I want to fuck her, wouldn't that make me the side number? You side nigga, you bitch ass nigga. I sent this soul to the shadow realm. I find what you covet and I destroy you from it. So I went to the dude page. He all this big muscular guy, big muscular dude, but he had the extra skin flap on his stomach around his navel parts. So I went and did more research on him, and I saw he used to be fat. And I said, "You still that little fat nigga inside? I see. That's what the problem is. You ain't been at the cool kids table long enough. You just came to the cool kids table when you started building muscle, but you still got that insecure fat nigga shit inside you, little bruh. Don't no nigga contact nobody ex when she don't want you to be known." And I said, "How long y'all?" I said, "How long y'all been talking?" She said, "We've been talking like about 5 6 months." So I said, "My nigga, if I talk to a woman for 5 6 months, she gonna introduce me to her children. She gonna introduce me to her family and everybody. So let me get this straight. You mad at me because I flew in town to see my children because your game is so motherfucking weak because your ass inside the goddamn gym with that fat ass frosted flake belly you got on your goddamn stomach. That MCM coach fanny pack you got on your motherfucking stomach. See the problem? You still that motherfucking fat nigga inside." I'm being nice to y'all on how hard I went off to crush this man. So you know what this man said back to me? This man said, "I'm gonna get my skin removed, and I'm not the fat guy anymore." Damn, you were just tough. Now you know when you destroy somebody, instead of them being on the offensive with you, they're now defending what you said. They're spending their time back to defend what you said. And I'm just playing with the nigga, have fun. And the sad thing was, I said, I don't even know if you want to be serious with my ex in a relationship or you just want to fuck. Either option, you just fuck yourself up from. All you had to do was be quiet. I'd have flew back to California. You'd have been cool with her. Y'all have been fucking dating, doing your thing. And then eventually she would have felt comfortable enough for me to meet you. But now that you presented yourself as some little fuck nigga with a goddamn, with a whoopee cushion on your goddamn navel, now you done lost everything. I treated him like a troll. Yeah. I find what people covered and destroying from it. But everything I was saying to the dude was true. Cause I'm like, if it were me, I wouldn't have said nothing. You think people care about their family, and you think people care about the relationship they have with their ex partner. To if you got a great relationship for the children, and the children like seeing y'all together. If you try to come in between and fuck with that shit, they're gonna dismiss you and kick you the fuck on. Now I ain't gotta worry about. I gotta worry. I'm gonna have to worry about another dude, but it ain't gonna be him. Oh yeah, you know what the nigga said? The nigga sent my ex a picture of him with another woman, saying that he got other options. Thank you, bro. I'm gonna be a bitch ass nigga and go show her this. Thanks, you dumbass. Boy, I trolled the shit out of him, and I'm being nice to y'all because I went off on that motherfucker way more harder than that. And the funny thing was, I'm gonna be real with y'all. That's her business. She ain't gotta tell me nothing that she do until she ready to have them around my kids. Then you gotta tell me. But like, if she would have told me like, I'm talking to some dude, I'd like for you to meet him. I'd be like, all right, cool. Let's all go out to eat. I'd have went out to eat with him. I'd have been cool with Buddy and everything. But these dudes out here, bro. I did pick on her though. I said, I told your ass is crazy in the dating world. I tried. I did not tell your ass some crazy motherfuckers out here in this world. It'd be crazy. Thirsty dudes are hilarious. I had one of my friends argue with me because a pretty female let it be known she liked me, and I turned her down because she sent her friend to tell me uh, like we were kids. That's crazy, bro. I was talking to somebody at the time too. To hurt his feelings more, I said, "Yo, why you thought I was trying to fuck your girl? Which she would have been your girl, not mine. I had a girl. So since now that I have a girl, I had a girl. We both laughing at you. She laughing at you. She not insecure or feeling how I am around my ex. She laughing at your ass too. My baby mama brought the dude to my daughter's birthday party unannounced to try to hurt me. Boy, was she wrong? I don't know, man. Here, the thing is, you don't know who you talking to, and you only get a version of what the other person said about them. You don't really like. He didn't know me. He didn't know how I get down. You know what I'm saying? I told him. I said it's only fair, right? I don't know if she told you. I work in true crime, so I looked up all your information. I looked at the churches that you play, the bands in that you travel around and do all this fuck shit in. Thinking about just sending this whole entire chat to make physical copies and send that shit to all the churches you work at and shit. Let people see how you really, really are. I'm thinking I should just really go on and fuck with your life, or do I think you've had enough of me making you feel like a small motherfucker? Seeing how you have lost the vagina that you so securely had before I landed, all due to your fears. You don't know who you fucking with when you be coming at people, bruh. After that whole thing was over with, went out to dinner with my ex and the children. We had a great time showing our kids how we all laughed and got along. Had a great trip. You grew into knowing your precious worth. Yeah. Would a man be intimidated if the woman they are dating hasn't been sexually active in 7 years? Not that she is not open to having sex, just hasn't found the right one to be intimate. I wouldn't be intimidated if someone hasn't had sex in 7 years. The only question I would want to know is, do you want to get married and then have sex? Because if you want to get married and then have sex, I would leave it that option. Because, um, no, I'm good, Logan. All right. You too, man. Logan made me forget where I was at. Possible troll in the chat, y'all. I don't know yet. We'll see. All he had to do was lay in the cut. BG, me too. BG got different people out here. I can understand having an insecurity. You know what I'm saying? Like, you probably felt secure because I'm all the way in California, and then, but now I'm a reality because now I'm back in Atlanta. So you probably, I can understand that, but it ain't. It's cool. This is it's normal to have that insecurity. It's just the way you go about being insecure. You know what I'm saying? The way you go about the situation. Oh yeah, we were talking about sex. Okay, so if a woman hadn't had sex in 7 years, uh, I'm just a really confident guy. I don't care. I just feel if we date and we getting to know each other, we hanging out, we gonna have sex. I feel that at some point you gonna like me enough, and I'm just gonna be the dude that you gonna have sex with for the first time in 7 years. I don't I don't let stuff like that bother me. The only way it would bother me if you say you want to wait to marriage, because I don't want to marry somebody who I've never had sex with. What if the sex is lousy? What if it don't work out in that point? What if we're not physically compatible in that way? I gotta have sex first. So someone said, would you leave if she wanted you to wait for marriage? Yes, I would. But I wouldn't be dirty or mean or none of that shit. I believe that there are guys on this planet that will wait for her to marry them, and then I think that she needs to be with that person. So it's nothing personal. I'm not angry or mad or anything. It's just that what I want is different than what she wants, and then that's the point. You don't date anymore. She's definitely going to measure first. She may need a longer ruler, boy. Men have to test drive. Most men are not waiting until marriage before sex. Yeah, I'm not waiting. And I'm not gonna, let you believe something that's not true. Just popped in, John. Didn't know you were live. Yeah, I've been chilling out here. One thing about this damn he be taking a long time to smoke. Normally take me a long time to light it, and then I smoke it fast. But this shit here just chilling. But I've been in a situation like that. Woman say they haven't had sex in a long time. What about children? What if you got 5 kids and you date somebody and they have 0 kids? You don't want any more kids, but you know they probably gonna want a kid. My mindset on situation like that is, if I meet somebody and I'm older, so y'all may be young in your 20s, maybe your 30s, maybe older in your 50s, but me at 41 years old, if I meet somebody that doesn't have any children, I'm going to assume that they want children. I'm gonna assume that maybe they don't, which awesome, great. So with me having 4 kids, I'm cool with never having another child. So if I put myself in a position to where I date somebody that has no children, I'm not going to date them unless I'm open to having a child. If I'm not open to having a child, then it stops right there. Let's not waste each other's time. So if I date somebody and we are dating, we are a couple and they have no kids and they want kids, then I'm going to give them a kid. Because if I'm not gonna give them a kid, I'm not gonna waste their time and date them. Don't put yourself in that situation. I had one today. It's my 49th B day. I'm getting snipped. Nope. Not to let him know I'm not having more children unless, of course, they are bonus children. I'm nonchalant. I'm cool not having no more kids. But if I fall in love with somebody that want kids, I'll have another one. Real, what's the longest you waited? We talking about dating somebody. Like we got a connection. And when I have a connection with a woman, we fuck pretty fast. Why would I not be, Megan? Why would I not be? You know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody ever made me wait. Not that I can think. Maybe the longest I ever waited. I don't know, maybe a couple weeks, 3 weeks, a little less than a month. Better take and count these five. Hell, if you ask right, I might just give you one. I'm older than you, so no more kids, please. Thanks. Yeah. I have zero kids and would be willing to adopt. Just have to an honest conversation. The whole kids thing is all about honest conversation. The whole thing that is just if you have an honest conversation, then you can make the decision if you want to stay or you want to get into it. I told y'all real was a player of facts. What did I say that's player? That I've never waited before? We not talking about hookups and random. We talking about you meet a girl, you go out on dates and y'all feeling each other and then y'all develop into a relationship. It's all about chemistry with me. Like this is what I think. If y'all feeling it and y'all have the vibe, y'all have the chemistry, fuck. If you're not feeling it, then don't. So if you feel it and it takes 2 months, then you wait 2 months. If you feel it on day one, random, but is your father's name Robert? No, no, not nobody in my family. I know name Robert. Even my cousin Bobby, his name is Bobby, not short for Robert. Honesty is the best policy. Period. I'm open to both having a child and not having a child because I've dated. Yeah, waiting is for suckers. If the connection is there, I'm with you, anonymous wish. I'm definitely with you. Why would you wait if the connection there? Standing there just dripping, both of y'all dripping for no reason. You have to leave. I don't know why, because I was told this. I was told if I do it early enough, you'll feel differently about me. Y'all women be thinking that weird shit, man. Men don't be thinking like that. I took this beautiful girl out on a date. I had known her growing up and everything, like known of her from high school and everything, but I didn't know her as a person, and I think she was gorgeous, very beautiful. I came back from the Air Force. I took her out on a date. I showed up at the date, a dozen roses, opened the car door, everything. We went out to a restaurant. We had a perfect date, had a perfect time. I didn't plan nothing at all, wasn't trying to do nothing at all. That night, first date, I didn't think nothing different about her, except for she got some nice. I didn't think that, you know what I'm saying? We dated. We was in a serious long-term relationship. I did not date her because she gave it to me on the first night. Men don't be thinking like no shit like that, bro. Men know if you a relationship kind of person or if you are I'm just gonna hit it and quit it kind of person. But you need to have the same intentions. Is it to feel good or trapped? Yeah. Real stay prayed up in the valley. Props on transitions from bill to intercourse. You broke phonetical uh, phonetician history. Steve Harvey said so. Steve Harvey is dangerous, man. There are a lot of people who are not religious. There are a lot of Muslims. There are a lot of people of different religions. Steve Harvey said, if you're not Christian, don't date them. Damn, this nigga just dissed 70% of the world. 70% of the world, according to Steve Harvey, cannot or not dateable. That's crazy. Based on his religion. I could see if he said, if you Christians, you probably be better dating a Christian. Damn. What if two Muslims want to date? What if two atheists want to date? Like, nobody should date each other unless you Christian. I do not like Steve Harvey at all. But even if I don't like you, I'll give you props if you said some real shit. The realest shit Steve Harvey ever said, and that shit motivate the fuck out of me. I love this shit. When Steve Harvey said, "You got to jump." You know what I'm saying? You might fall down the cliff. You might skin your arm up going down. But if you never jump, you'll never be able to soar. You'll never be able to fly. I don't take what I hate about somebody, what I dislike about somebody, and dismiss everything they say. I look at everything you say, whether I like you or not. And if you say some real shit, I'm gonna give you your props. That was the realest shit I heard Steve Harvey say. And I know he didn't make it up. I know he probably got, that saying come from somewhere else. But he said that shit with passion and meaning, and that shit hit me when I heard Steve Harvey say that. A lot of people miss big opportunities in their life because they don't jump. They don't jump. They don't take that opportunity. The biggest shit I ever lost in my life was when I did not jump. Older people get it. Older people start jumping, and that's why you call it a midlife crisis, because you start doing all of this shit. You start doing all of this shit that people not knowing you for doing. You finna go, what? What you about to go? You about to climb a mountain, nigga? When have you been in the mountains? Always have. I just said kept it to myself. As you get around 40 and all that, like that's when you go out there and I do not like him. However, he does have some good coin phrases. Yeah. Likewise, it's been real. Yeah. Put her on a mental hospital sheet. What the fuck? Same person that said a woman should wait 90 days before giving you the cookie. That's what I'm saying. Why y'all be listening to people? Why would somebody put a numerical? Uh, uh, why would they put that on it? Like I don't get it. So you fall in love with a guy, and y'all hitting it off well, and y'all kissing passion, and you know it's there for both of y'all. You can almost smell the dopamine coming off of each other's skin and in the air. You can almost smell the shit. The vibe is so perfect. But guess what? It's only day 88. Are you gonna leave? Are you gonna leave this whole moment that you're having right here and tell him to come back in 2 days? I don't be. Why y'all be believing these people, bro? That 90-day rule is for folks dated in their 50s. Yeah. Steve can be practical at times, but for most of his talking points are BS. I don't care for him. Yep. I take risks too. If you're smart about your actions and believe in yourself, you'll know when it's time. I believe you know when it's time. I don't believe you need to listen to a YouTuber to tell you when it's time. I believe in your confidence, and I believe you know yourself more than anybody on this planet know you. You know when it's time. I just live in a very white, very gay town, so the pickings are slim. What are your thoughts about people who started to follow their dreams at 40? Is it too late? Hell no, it ain't too late. Why would that be too late? I'm following my dreams right now. You know when it's too late? When you dead. But again, that it depends on what you're trying to do. You trying to go to the motherfucking NBA at 40 years old, bro? You might as well hang that up. You know, it depends on what you're trying to do, though. How do you get out of that? I mean, to me, you look stupid, right? How do you get out of that? The chemistry there, y'all feeling each other, but you don't want to do it because Steve Harvey told you wait 90 days. Do you just openly tell the person that? No, 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 it's not you. It's not. It's not you. You see, I'm shaking. It's not you. It's not you. This is. I was listening to an audible book, um, and the voice. Yes, it was in Steve Harvey's voice too. So I actually heard him. I can hear. I can hear the tape line from when he had his box fade through the recorder when he told me I have to wait 90 days. Y'all told me that y'all don't lie. If you don't lie, and you straight up, do you tell the dude this? What's wrong, baby? Did I do something wrong? No, no, no. It's not. It's not you. It's this divorced comedian I was listening to on my audiobook. People act like you're having a midlife crisis when you're trying to do something new at 40. Yeah. Listen to your intuition. Damn a guru. Who makes somebody a guru? Who makes somebody a guru? Y'all know who my favorite stylist is? And this is on point with what we talking about, like about being a guru. I'd rather let Fabulous, the rapper, I'd rather let his girlfriend Emily style my clothes before I let Kevin Samuels style my clothes. Let me explain why. Shout out to this architect man. As soon as I cut my hair bald, I started making more money. Is there a correlation? I don't know. I wouldn't think so. I don't know. How was your hair before? Did you look cleaner? Did you have like a big that your thumbnail looked like you was on some Frederick Douglass shit, so you probably look a little younger and cleaner with the bald head if that's your real thumbnail. Let me tell y'all on some guru shit why I'd rather let Emily style me before Kevin Samuels. I love the way Kevin Samuels dressed. The brother looked nice and neat, but he only dressed himself. I need to see other examples of his expertise of how he would dress other people or different variety of styles. Fabulous girlfriend Emily styles him and a shitload of other people. I've seen her style other rappers, and the whole look completely different than how she styled this person. She is showing me that her brain is creative to look at a person and implement different kind of styles. That's why I say what makes a person a guru, because some advice may work for some people and it may not work for another person. Maybe it will work for somebody to wait 90 days. Maybe it won't work for somebody else to wait 90 days. What's making these individual people gurus about the information that they're giving out? I started loosen length and I scalped it. Emily B and Diddy's first baby mother, excellent stylist. Yeah, Emily B. She a woman. She be styling the hell out of men. That would be my go-to person first for a stylist if I became famous. I want Emily B because she showed me a variety in the creations and the style that she do for people. That's manufacturing organic versatility with vision, real style. KS mess around and dress you in some skinny jeans. Skinny jeans may work for one person, it may not work for the other person. That's what I'm saying. Kevin Samuels may be the greatest stylist on earth. I just don't know because I ain't seen other people that he styled. I love the way he styled himself though. I want more examples to look for. Are you gonna hire somebody to be your photographer for your wedding if you only seen their pictures of one wedding? You're gonna look at a bunch of different shit they did. You're gonna go look at a bunch of different reviews they did. You're gonna go talk to a bunch of different people. So Emily B has shown me style, a lot of variety in the style that she does. But goddamn, Kevin Samuels be sharp as a motherfucker. I don't care if you like his viewpoints or not. He be sharp. He be clean with it, boy. Although I did see some fuck ups back in the day before he blew up. I saw some questionable outfits that I thought he gonna sell me a bean pie. Some of them clothes. I like loose fitted jeans or 10-time white tees. Gurus tend to be self-proclaimed, in my opinion. Yeah, I know Lori Harvey ain't waiting 90 days. Neither was Majori. He said treat dating like a job. They make you wait 90 days for benefits, so you make the man wait 90 days for benefits. At work, you clock out. Do you clock out in relationship? I mean, this is so much easy to rebuttal, man. People say shit that they think sounds intelligent. They don't never look at the reality. They'll never look at real life. Oh, it sound cool. A job make you wait 90 days, or I can just say waiting in a relationship. Cause you know how much shit you do in a job you don't do in real life. Look at the way a boss will talk to a worker. You let him talk to you like that at work. Would you let a motherfucker on the street talk to you like that? You should. You do it at work. At work, you have an approximate time you have to clock out to go eat. Do you have approximate time you clock out and go eat, or do you eat when you want to? You ain't at work. Man, these dudes here crazy, bro. Have the same camera cup. Yeah, man. I got me this one and got both my sons one. Ben Real, what's the brand of cigar you smoking? This a Cohiba Black. Too broad of a generalization. Employees wait 90 days for benefits. Shaking my head how you equate a whole person to health insurance. But people buy it, literally, because he sold millions of copies of that book and then wrote another book and sold millions of copies of that one too. People buy it. Why do people buy shit like this? Because we live in a world full of followers and people don't even know they followers. You get your glasses online or in a house. I got these online. Soon as I never needed glasses because I had great vision, but as soon as my vision got bad, I always said if I ever wore glasses, I would never get a normal pair of glasses. I'm waiting now. I hope they come in the mail before I go to Atlanta. Cause I got a pair of blue wooden frames. I can't wait to rock them. Real wood, but they're blue. I can't wait to rock those. The other pair of glasses I was looking for, I've been searching online. I can't find them. Y'all let me know if you find them. I done searched high and low. I'm trying to find a pair of denim glasses. I think that shit is dope and different. Denim, like jean material, denim glasses. I found denim shades. Ray-Ban make a pair of denim shades, but I'm talking about like real glasses. How you feel about Kevin Samuel's frames? Some of his frames are awesome. He got a lot of frames that they're so thick and heavy they give you that premium feel and look. So I like a lot of Kevin Samuel's glasses. Make your own denim glasses? I don't know how to. A man once told me that a man's living with a woman that he doesn't want, that being with her is like a part-time job. Then he has another life outside of that. Damn. Was it my sarcastic British humor? I don't think I said anything crazy. What are you talking about, Kevin? Who said you said something crazy, Kevin? I wore the exact wooden frames in black. They look good. I got a black pair of wooden glasses, but they aren't real glasses. So when I walk around, I wear these because these are real glasses. But like, I don't know, if I go like out on the town or some shit, I may put on the black ones, or I may record myself with the black ones on. Um, I got three pair of wooden glasses. I got the round wooden glasses y'all see me in, but those aren't real glasses. There's no prescription in them. And the black ones, they're not the black wooden. They're not real. These are the only pair of real ones I have. So I have to wear these all the time. Different woods have different weight. Yeah. Am I back? Kevin said, "Am I back?" I'm trying to scroll up with what you think was wrong, Kevin. What happened? I don't see a comment you made above, Kevin. New to the channel. Hello. What's up, Ebony J from Detroit? Got a lot of people from Detroit come in. And when y'all come in from Detroit, y'all let a motherfucker know you from the D. Y'all let it be known. Alright. This is a little bit longer than I would normally stop at. But the fact that it's out, I'll go ahead and end the live. John is ex-military. Do you see signs of coming collapse of America and its way of life? I don't know about a collapse of America, but I think Americans are crazy if you still think that the world look at us as this top premium country. I think a lot of Americans are in denial that a lot of countries are laughing at us, our health, our healthcare system, and when I say our health, I mean like how much we weigh, um, racism. Even though I think racism is globally, but just how upfront it is. I think that we're the laughing stock. I think we're making a lot of choices blindly because we've been ripped apart politically. And now more than ever, we're so pulled in a divisive way politically that it's making us look more and more like the movie Idiocracy. So I don't think that we this powerhouse. I think that like back in the day, you'd be like, well, would you rather live in any other country besides America? And America still be like, no, America's the greatest. I think now you say that shit, people gonna list off a bunch of countries they go live in easily. You know, real. I love the music you played yesterday. You're very talented. Thank you, me. I'll start posting my music. Y'all let me know if there's a song you want me to post first. I put it on this channel so that way y'all can go click on it and you don't have to wait for it to be inside like a 2 hour live and no shit like that. Every empire falls. Unfortunately, this is the beginning of the end. Detroit always comes in with the what up though, yeah. Some men use intimacy to hook a woman. Like I'ma do it so good so she will be with me. Or he will pay her bills so she'll take him seriously. Yeah, as a general statement, men, some men do that, and some men are, really, really caring and love a woman and want to treat a woman with respect. Um, and flip side to that coin, some women want to be in a serious relationship and be respectful and be a queen and be everything that she could be. And then some women, just want to get pregnant by you because they feel like you got a lot of money. It's a lot of good and a lot of bad. I always put shit on myself. I can't help it. So if I were to get a bunch of bad fucking women, it isn't in my instinct to first say that there's nothing but bad women. It is in my first initial instinct to think, what is wrong with me that I know that there are good women out there in the world and I keep getting bad women. I always put shit on myself first, which is what I think that these men and these manospheres always say. It's about taking accountability, but in certain situations, they don't take accountability. I don't like these fucking women because they always mean at the club and you go up to them and they put you down and they do this and that. Well, there was one guy that they didn't put down. What did he do that you didn't do? What are you lacking? What did you do? What could you change to better your predicament? We are too distracted. We be as other countries are focusing on the long game. How do you feel about your neighbors? I think my neighbors are cool as fuck, man. I ain't gonna even lie. I got some cool ass neighbors. All right, man. I didn't know that players could be introspective. Anybody can be introspective, man. Everybody ain't a player either. So I'm gonna talk to y'all on the next one. I don't like lying to y'all. If I put a topic up here, I feel passionate about it. When I said I wanted to go on my smoke break, I didn't see anything today that I was really passionate about, so I didn't put it in the title. Uh, the next time we talk, Hopefully, there'll be something that we all can discuss on a more serious, heavy issue, and we can have fun. And I can invite you guys up on the panel, and let's have a great discussion. Um, I know you're just messing with me, Crystal. But until then, you guys enjoy the rest of your day, man. About to go get me something to eat. Salute.